Hey guys, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Unholy Edition reset. We're going to be playing as Maggy this time. Last time we played as Cain, and that went, really, really well. I would say. I couldn't think of anything that could go better, except maybe the Magneto not pulling a million bombs into me during the war fight and causing an amazing end to that run. Really thought I was in the clear there. Is that triple shot? That is a rare item. Alright, we're going to be picking up triple shot on the first floor here. It's a good item, I like it a lot. So that, that'll help us out a lot. That's like 3 times the damage right off the bat. I'm very happy about that. We've got a bomb, so we're going to use that now to pop open this tinted rock, as well as get 3 additional bombs for the cost of 1 bomb. Sounds good to me. We got a spirit heart. That's fine, I suppose. I'm going to use Yum Heart now because I don't see myself losing the spirit heart too quickly. And, in the meantime, we can be charging that up for another full red heart. No reason to go to these locked chests yet because we don't have any keys. I am going to actually use a bomb to check for the top secret room, as well as pick up a key here because we are key bereft. To blatantly steal a phrase from Northernlight, I apologize for that. But, it applies here for sure. We're also going to get into the secret room, hopefully, with this other bomb. Alright. That is an unfortunate waste of a bomb. Really thought that was going to be the secret room. We're not going to open any of those locked chests because, having 1 key is not the ideal situation to be in still, key-wise. We could definitely not get another key before the next item room, and we do not want to lose our second item room, especially in such a promising run. I'm really excited about getting triple shot right off the bat. Maggy's one of those characters that starts off with a really good spacebar item, so a lot of item rooms are probably going to end up worthless to us because we're not going to want to pick up whatever spacebar item they contain. But, there's nothing wrong with Yum Heart, assuming we don't end up with a Spirit Heart generator very soon, like a Miter or a Relic or a Book of Revelations. It'll be really useful. But that was a really good first floor. We got a health up and triple shot. Not going to complain about that. We came out a key and a bomb ahead of where we started as well. Good stuff. Still no money, but that's okay. We will be fine, I think. Let's find out what's in this mob trap room, but I'm not too excited yet. Just a gray chest. We may or may not do that, actually. If I end up on the end of this floor with no keys, almost certainly worthwhile to go in there and try to get another key. It's almost certainly worthwhile to go in there regardless, because I'm probably not going to lose anything from doing it, but it just takes a long time, and, don't really feel like wasting the effort. But the more I think about it, the more I think, in the situation we're in right now, it's probably going to be worthwhile, because there's so many, useful, just, things we could get in there. We're going to pick up Ghost Baby, that's okay. It's not a spacebar item, which is, the worst case scenario, so I'm not going to complain about it, but, certainly not one of the greatest passives in the entire game. I am going to waste my Spirit Heart coming in here. What have we got? 2 of the same pill. They're explosive diarrhea. Let's. Oh. Wait, did I? That bomb didn't injure me. Did it? I did not have a Spirit Heart. Oh, it did like half of a Spirit Heart. That's weird. We're definitely going to use this explosive diarrhea pill. Yeah, let's save it for right now. But I'm probably going to use it to get into that that Eternal Heart. But my worry is that I'm going to accidentally use it to like pick up the Eternal Heart. Like it's going to move the Eternal Heart around with all the other bombs and propel it into me. And there's no reason to not just hang on to explosive diarrhea until we defeat the boss and are ready to move on. So we'll do it that way. And who knows, maybe if we walk into a room where it's like more than 1 bomb would be useful. By the way, I did that just in case I somehow lose enough health that I wouldn't be able to get back in there. We're not going to pick up the tick, by the way. People tell me it's a great trinket. It is a moderately good trinket, but it's not as good as other trinkets, so I'd feel really pissed off if I found a better one later on. Anyway, so many trains of thought that I'm trying to follow here. The Magician. We'll use that on the boss right now. But what I was gonna say is, like, there are some rooms where you can bomb a lot of different things and get to a lot of different, like on the last floor, there was a key on one end of the room and like a scent on the other end or something. We could have potentially gotten both with 1 explosive diarrhea pill, so it's a little bit more than 1 bomb. It's in fact like 5 bombs, but you know. Hopefully we'll get a deal with the devil here, but that's Maggy's big strength. Like, if you get deals with the devil early with Maggy, she's a fantastic character because she can take them all. You know, with 4 starting health, that's a lot of deals with the devil that you can take without worrying about running out of health. But if you don't get deals with the devil, then she's a pretty mediocre character. We're gonna get up to 6 health ups and get a devil room. We can buy everything in here pretty much unconditionally, and Jesus Christ, are we ever gonna do that? Spirit of the Night, Brimstone on the Basement Part 2. That is an incredibly powerful early game. We do have Triple Shot, which is going to make Brimstone interesting. It takes a long time to charge Brimstone. And see, now we're flying, so we don't even need to worry about using Explosive Diarrhea to try to get to that... what is it? Eternal Heart. Could not think of that word. But we don't have to worry about that, so instead I used it to try to get to the secret room, which still does require a bomb, even when flying. But it didn't matter because we didn't find the secret room anyway. Where the fuck are the secret rooms this time? Both times there's only been one, you know, logical location for the secret room, and both times the secret room has not been there. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the Caves 1 with 3 health and 2 Devil Room items, 2 premium tier Devil Room items. Maybe my 2 favorite Devil Room items. That is a big deal. We are really strong so far. The biggest concern I have right now is... Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have just beaten this room without thinking about it, but instead we have to play a little bit. But yeah, my biggest issue right now is speed. We are very, very slow. Alright, we'll pick up the Whore of Babylon. If we can come up with a way to produce Spirit Hearts and get rid of these remaining 3 Red Hearts, then this is going to be kind of an unbelievably powerful run. That would do so much damage. By the way, I do have to be a little bit careful here, because these guys are about the same speed as me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're totally fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. If we can kill both of these guys, we can indeed. Doing really, really well so far. This is a good contrast to the previous run, where, you know, everything was kind of terrible forever. This is going to be a really easy boss, because we can just sit over a rock and hit him repeatedly. He's also going to get stuck in the corner. Oh, Chubb, what are you doing, man? That was not the most efficient way to carry out this fight, for sure. We're going to pick up a ranged upgrade, which is like nothing with Brimstone. If I'm not mistaken, I should actually ask Biznap about that. That's one of the things that I'm not sure about. We are going to pick up the Pact for a little bit more damage, as well as 2 Spirit Hearts. And that's going to be really nice for us. Just doing absurd, ungodly amounts of damage at this point. I do need to be careful. I'm down to 1 Red Heart, but I think that we can deal with it. But this is what I'm talking about, Maggy. She can afford every Devil Room. It's so strong. What do we got here? Telepills. Back to up here. Alright. Very useful. And part of the reason I did that is because I also have the Whore of Babylon to think about. Like, if we can get to an arcade, then I can just get rid of half of my Red Heart, and we're in Whore of Babylon mode, which is really nice. Yumheart is looking pretty bad now that we have only 1 Red Heart, unfortunately, but you know, we'll be looking to replace that with something maybe a little bit more useful later on. We're out of bombs, unfortunately. I'd really like to look for the secret room, because that would be really nice to be able to get in there, pick up like a big pile of money, go into the store, or shop, I guess as some would call it, and you know, purchase a Book of Revelations. We're gonna do this. And that actually worked out great. We got 2 more bombs, so we can look for the secret room. And again, maybe, you know, we pick up a dime in the secret room, we're in business. Oh, that was kind of a scary venture. Let's see if I can hit all of these guys at once. I can indeed. Speed is definitely a sore spot for us, unfortunately. There's 1 more coin, 1 dime. We can go to the store and buy something nice. Let's check here for the secret room. Not there either. Just the worst luck in the world trying to find these secret rooms. I think I already checked down south as well. Let me just check to make sure that's accurate. Yep, okay, so it's gotta be here, right? If it's not here, that is absurd. Okay, first secret room of the run. We got a goddamn trinket machine. I'm gonna play my 5 cents on it. See what we get. If we pick up cancer, that would be huge. That'd be like good game. Bring him the photo. Yeah, I'm working on it, man. First we have to unlock the photo. Okay, come on. Nope. Alright. So that secret room was -3 bombs and -5 cents for us. That's how much it cost us to get in there, and it gave us literally nothing back. Absolutely nothing out of that secret room. Which is pretty disappointing. But hey, we can just fly in here, pick up 4 more cents. Kill all of these guys. There's another key. Doing well on keys, and you know, if I had to choose between doing well on bombs and doing well on keys, would definitely choose the keys because it is like crushing to have to miss item rooms. That will end your run faster than anything else. There's a bomb, good stuff. Oh man, rooms like that with brimstone just feel so good. It's like, oh man, if I had tears, that would have been like, you know, a minute-long ordeal. I'm gonna come in here for half a spirit heart. Really glad I was fast enough to get away from that. And 2 more bombs. Alright, so half a spirit heart for nothing, but hey, worth the chance of maybe getting something fantastic. Though we do have to worry about, you know, having such little health. Got a lot of damage, but I could very easily be bursted down pretty quickly. This is a speed up. That's pretty good. Very happy to have picked that up. Because now we're our survivability is going to go up substantially because I don't have to worry about getting hit nearly as much because I can just get away from things that are chasing me down instead of having to be like really cleverly dodging them. Ah, did not expect these guys to spawn before the flies were dead, but it seems to be working out alright for us anyway. But that was a little bit of a scary situation for a while there, I'm not going to lie. Good stuff. So now we're a little bit faster. I'm really happy about that. One of the worst things about that situation was just the fact that I'm just gonna try to make Ghost Baby kill that man and shoot the other one. Perfect. Cursed Skull. Definitely do not want that, especially if we end up going into Horror of Babylon mode, because that would be incredibly annoying. So we're gonna avoid that. We got a health upgrade. That's nice. We'll definitely take that. Not like the greatest thing in the world. We'll fight the boss now because I feel like it basically. We got Gertie. Gertie should not be very difficult, but I will have to be careful to make sure I actually charge my brimstone fully every time. For some reason Gertie like has this way of making me want to fire early. Just because like I want to do it right before I have to dodge. Oh man. Yeah, it's like 2 different timings on my mind, I guess. The dodge timing and the attack timing. Pick up another useless range upgrade. Let's check out the Devil Room. Oh man. Game, you are too good to me. Too good. We're gonna pick up Guppy's Paw. In addition to the Horror of Babylon, which is one of the greatest synergies in the entire game. We're definitely... If we pick up that Cursed Skull, that's gonna be an incredibly annoying pickup. So we gotta be careful about that, but Jesus Christ, the damage we are doing, we're gonna 3-shot like any boss. It's really good. I'm happy about this situation. We're gonna find the secret room for free, which is a nice compensation. Explosive diarrhea. Nice compensation for how long it took to, you know, get some earlier secret rooms. Blow that up with our explosive diarrhea pill. Pick up a free bomb. Worked out all right. Not the greatest secret room of all time, but it was fine. Meant to attack that poop, but I missed. But that's okay. We have 5 cents, or 10 cents. We need 5 cents more to go into the shop. Still have never at any point during this run had 15 cents at one time. So, and I've only spent, I think, 5 cents on that one trinket machine. So that's pretty disappointing. But, you know, I can't really complain about anything in this run. I think we're going to be just fine. Really hoping that we get the opportunity to go to Satan after Mom's Heart, because if we do, we're almost certainly going to beat him. This is crazy powerful. I do wish the Polaroid was unlocked, because that would be a huge advantage. Oh, no! I don't want to talk about what happened with that damage there. That was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Wait for the charge. Good stuff. Bait them all into shooting, and then shoot them in the back. Good stuff. Liberty Cap. A nice pickup for sure. I've heard that, like, when the Liberty Cap gives you a heart, you can eat it. My hypothesis is this puts you into negative health. So that next time we get a health up, we would not get it. But I'm interested in trying it out, for sure. So if I happen to notice when Liberty Cap gives me a heart, I will definitely devour it for science. Not the first time I will have devoured a human organ for science. That sounded like way more sexual than I originally thought that joke was going to end up, but no, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with the implications there. We're not going to open up that lock chest because I want to definitely go into the... Hey, okay. Let's memorize some locations. Shop is south, boss room and item room are northeast. What was I just saying? I don't know. I think I was making a dumb joke. Hopefully it was really dumb, because it's never going to be told. I just totally lost my train of thought when the compass effect showed up. Go ahead and shoot some golden poop. How did that miss? Is it because my laser is ethereal because of the curse of the... or Spirit of the Night? I don't know. Anyway, let's check out the shop here. What do we got? Blue candle! Oh, fuck me. I did not think I was in line with that fire. Anyway, we're going to pick up a Spirit Heart as well as the blue candle? Yes, we are. Yeah, let's do it. That is pretty crazy. It's not going to be super useful because we're not going to the cathedral this time. Or are we? Did I unlock the cathedral yet? I kind of feel like I should have. That was unnecessarily risky for sure. But yeah, if we fight Isaac, the blue candle is an incredibly useful asset on that fight. Just unbelievably good. Let's check out this item room. Ooh, more damage. Come on. Come on! That is just silly. we do not need more damage in this run. That is not where this needed to go. But hey, you know, I'll take it. And it's going to be multiplied by the Whore of Babylon. We've got Mask of Infamy. I'm not concerned about it, because we have one of the hard counters to Mask of Infamy, which is Brimstone. This is basically a gear check boss. It's like, you have shot speed up and or Brimstone, you're going to have a good time. Or piercing shots. Otherwise, you're going to just be totally fucked. This is exactly what I was hoping for here, by the way. Either that or something that I could trade Spirit Hearts for. Because I don't have any red hearts. But Lump of Coal is going to give us substantially more damage, I think, anyway. I'm not sure if it works with Brimstone, because Brimstone doesn't move. So I'd have to ask Biznap about that one. The Lover's card is going to be totally useless for us, because I don't plan on getting any HP up. Oh, come on. I'm an idiot. Oh, no! High Priestess, definitely better than the Lovers. Yeah, forgot what that card was, even though I was just talking about it. We got Mom's Pad. That's excellent. Yeah, gonna pick that up and put it back down. Wish I didn't have to touch it, but, you know, unfortunately, you have to do what you have to do. Not gonna open that. I saw the boss room is actually in the top right, so we're gonna be heading up that way. Good stuff. What do we got here? Dead Cat. Why not? Because it gives us a red heart. That's why. That's a pretty good reason why not. But I'll just try to avoid picking up any red hearts. Unfortunately, Guppy Spa is out of the rotation. But if we, on the other hand, if we get Guppy's head, that turns us into Guppy himself, which is a pretty great situation to be in. We're gonna feed this guy 2 cents, and if he doesn't pay out, we're just gonna blow him up to get to that tinted rock. Sorry, buddy. Hey, I unlocked Conquest. Not sure why or how. We're gonna pick up the small rock for even more damage, and somehow that man survived, so I guess we'll come back and feed him more money if we get it. I kind of feel like he's probably not gonna give me anything because he's mad that I attempted to murder him, but, you know, we'll see what happens. If we get, like, Book of Revelations out of that guy, that would be absurd. At this point, I would rather have Book of Revelations than the candle. There are definitely situations where I would not feel that way. No! I picked up the hearts. Definitely situations where I would not feel that way, but in this situation, we're doing so fine for damage. Like, I do not need the candle at all. We're gonna fight Mom. It's not gonna take very long, if I had to guess. Damn it, tried to hit the eye. Oh, come on. Got hit for no reason by nothing there. Oh shit, there's the extra heart. Well, I mean, might as well, whatever. Doesn't matter whether I picked up health there or not. What have we got here? Range down, alright, perfect. And telepills, is there any reason why I might want to leave this room? I do not think so. So we're going to take the High Priestess instead. That will let us destroy whatever the Womb Part 1 boss is very quickly. And now we're basically just hoping for the compass effect really soon, or to get incredibly lucky finding the boss quickly. I could just walk back and forth. You know what? I'm actually going to do that because I do have very little health right now. So, you know, I'm a little bit nervous about spending too much time wandering around the Utero. So we'll just go back and forth between these two rooms until we are given a sign by the Liberty Cap of where the boss room might be. Really surprised. There it is. Alright, so it's over to the left. I think, given the layout, I think it's more likely to be this way, up, like from left up here. But we'll see. Well, that was two really easy rooms. And here's a shitty one, but we can just hide over this rock and become totally immune to masks. Good stuff. Alright. Boss room over here. Right? It's like right here, right? Yeah, okay. Awesome. And then, what is this card? The Emperor. Oh, that's so good. Alright, we're gonna save the Emperor. But in the meantime... Oh, shit. Oh, no, why? Why would you do that to me? Oh, no. Game, don't kill me on a hard boss again. Or not... Last time wasn't even a hard boss, but this one definitely is. Please just stay in your prison. Okay. We got a Tears upgrade, which will be okay. That'll let us charge a little bit faster. We got Mom's Knife as well as... Oh my god. We have the hearts for it. That is good shit. We are now Guppy. Oh, why would I leave? No! Alright. Thank god. I was about to say, alright, fuck, we're not going to be able to get back into the Devil Room. And then the Devil Room suddenly reappeared, which was really nice of it. So now we are down to half a Spirit Heart, but do recall that we do have 9 lives, so I'm not super concerned about that. We're now Guppy. That's pretty awesome. I don't think I should skip this floor. I think I should wait and skip either Shoal or the Cathedral, assuming we're able to go there. I'm pretty sure I unlocked that already. No, that would have been Blue Baby unlocked, right? I don't think we have Blue Baby. I don't know. I might be insane. There's a possibility. Anyway, we're gonna let the Liberty Cap divine our path again. I realize this is a little bit boring, and I apologize, but I don't really want to wander around the Utero. Come on. Anytime now. Like, how many different possibilities are there? What is the probability of getting the compass out of Liberty Cap? Because right now it seems like 1 in 50. And that seems odd to me. I'm going to take a little drink as we move back and forth here. Okay, seriously. What the fuck? Okay, we're going to do this 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. That function of the Liberty Cap apparently does not exist anymore. It got patched out of the game while I was playing, which is very surprising, especially considering that this is not a Steam version of Isaac and cannot be patched. But, you know, shit happens. Weirder things have happened for sure. These flies, by the way, are based on the damage I do, so they are doing insane, absurd, fucking crazy damage. Like, just the most damage flies can do, which is very nice. And by the way, like, people have gotten on my case before by being like, you already had Brimstone and Flying, Guppy's not that good. No, on the contrary, Guppy is insanely good when you have Brimstone, because Brimstone is such a substantial damage up. So that means that every Fly you produce does, like, insane damage. Oh no, I made a huge mistake. I'm going to avoid doing that room, because it seems very likely that I will get hurt on that room, so... You know, why bother with it when the boss could just as easily be this way? I definitely can beat that room, but it's not going to be easy. What do we got here? Lock chest inside a normal chest that contains 3 cents! Awesome! I'm not gonna deal with that room right now, because I need basically nothing that it could give me. You know, it could give me something really neat. Actually, like, what would it give me? Like, the best thing I can think of is like a health upgrade. Which would be nice, sure, but not like the greatest pickup of all time. I would love to go into that curse room, but I really, you know, it would just take a it would take a life away from me to do that, because leaving would be impossible. So we're not gonna do that. There we go. And here is the boss. Thank God I didn't stay on that old path, because that would have been, you know, bad. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure my familiar is actually producing shots for me, which is pretty nice. Or producing flies, that is. This is an insanely fast Mom Sword. I killed it so fast that it didn't... Oh, almost didn't have time. Ooh, we unlocked the relic. Very nice. Almost didn't have time to produce that swarm of bullet flies. Guys, I can't believe this. We're not going to be able to go to Satan. That is super disappointing. We could have owned Satan and easily gotten Maggy out of the way until we unlocked the cathedral. We did unlock the wafer. Wafer's a really good item. I'm happy to have it unlocked, but there's a sour taste in my mouth about not being able to go to Shoal there with such a good run. But anyway, thank you guys for watching an insanely overpowered run with Maggy. That was a good time. That's basically like the poster child run for Maggy. Just like, you know, you start off with the quick devil rooms that give you great items and you're able to buy all of the items because Maggy has a shit ton of starting health. That's the ideal circumstances for Maggy. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the run. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with either a Cain or an Eve run, depending on my mood, I guess.